this one thing is that in order to be able to carry the suffering, you need joy. Because if you only connect with the suffering becomes very heavy, and there's nothing to carry it, because there's only the suffering. But if you have joy and you feel joyful, afterwards you feel space to look at the suffering, to be with the suffering. But there need to be a balance. And the more suffering there is, and the more joy there need to be. And last summer, I had in my Dharma sharing family, I had some Palestinians. And then, this was another moment. There was another, anyway, there was a Palestinian. And this was in the time where there was really, at that moment, a lot of suffering there. And that's why we had invited him in our family, because he was a friend of somebody. And so everybody was thinking that we will listen to his suffering because he suffers so much. But actually what he wanted was to have joy. And so he said that when he was in the camp, and there was a danger coming, there were bombs or there was whatever coming, and what they would do is all get together in the kitchen and sing and create a joy. Create a joy in order to be able to be with the suffering. And actually I feel very impressed by that way, and I see that, yeah, the joy is needed to deal with the suffering. And then, in our family we all sang songs. We had a lot of nationalities in our family, and many people sang a song from the country, and it was very touching and very beautiful and very nourishing. And so I think that joy is needed to, the more suffering, the more we need the joy. And also what is possible is to, when I have a moment of real joy, and then in myself, I offer it to somebody I know that suffers. Meaning, what I do is that I wish for that person to have that feeling that I have at the moment, that joyful feeling. And that is just a wish. But for me, that takes me out of my idea of separate self and separate joy, and connects. It is kind of like an energetic pipe that connects with that one and wants them to have joy. So there's also another kind of joy, is the pleasure that I know they are suffering, I don't want to know it, and I try to create a lot of pleasure, and it is often it's alcohol, or it's certain kind of games, or certain kind of parties, like to kind of try to push the suffering away and to create joy. But that is a joy that is exclusive, that doesn't want the suffering, and this is not real joy. This is joy that is more kind of escape, try to escape from the suffering. That is. But I think you are thinking of some example.
It's pretty clear that my loved ones are suffering, and I think for them. And sometimes my feelings actually have joy, and I feel guilty if I enjoy my moment of space while I see my loved one. Or I wish for them, but it also comes with me feel selfish.
So did you understand what she said? She said she feels guilty to have joy when her loved ones suffer.
Thank you, dear brothers and sisters, and thank you, dear friends, for the question really from the heart, and also the sharing also from the heart. So we hope that this also can help you to have some light to shine on what you are practicing with. So to end this session, I would like to invite you to sing with me. It's a kind of metta meditation, but in the form of a song. Yeah.
I just want to add something because I didn't answer to you because I was listening to Brother Dinh Thanh and I felt, that's perfect answer. So I was very taken aback when I was asked to answer because I completely forgot about the question. But what I wanted to say is that you have many other practitioners here, monastics, but also not monastics. So if any of you have more questions, please don't hesitate to go to us and take the opportunity. Also, if you don't speak English, because we forgot to tell you also that you could ask questions in French if you're more at ease in French. So don't hesitate to come to us also with your where the language you're more at ease with. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Thank you. With long-term practitioners, we have many long-term practitioners here. And this retreat was so special because we have so many monastics in this retreat. So you make use of this time to have consultation with our brothers and sisters in your family. So.